My view of wave management and what I know about it. I guess. There you go. Education time, peoples. So first you have to buy an item. So, you know, since we're farming the coal. Ta-da, we're done. Okay, let's go to lane. I'll show it in top lane, because that's like the most important lane for it.
소환사의 협곡에 오신 것을 환영합니다. 미니언 생성까지 30초 남았습니다.
Yeah, whatever.
미니언들이 생성되었습니다.
There we go. Now the minions are here. So, what do you want to do? It all depends on what you want to do. If you want to quickly clear it, then you just start beating up the minions, duh. But you also have to keep in mind, it's kind of hard to clear quickly with most champions, so usually in top lane, both people will just wait until there's all 3 minions are ready. And if you don't fail that auto, you get all 3. Now, because these minions actually moved forward before theirs, their minions are going to get here first. They're going to get the first touch. See? This means... wait, which side got first touch? The red side. The red side got the first touch, which means it's gonna push faster than my side will. As you can see, even with me last hitting, the minions are coming to us because they have the caster's advantage. Of course, because I also have been hitting them before they die, for the most part, it's still gonna push because there's a champion diff that's actually farming. Now we have the cannon wave. Usually when you have this, like, advantage already, you just want to get your level up. So, you do that. And you want to crash it because it's almost 3:15. The enemy jungler is going to be here soon. So, you crash the wave. Ta-da! Wave is crashed. You want to put pressure so that way their champion doesn't just block it. Because they could, like, stand over here and attract the minions into this little corner to stop it from crashing. And then you're stuck fighting them under the turret even longer. Now what you can do is you just kind of hang around here. Actually, you should be running away at this point because their jungler's coming. It's 3:15, top scuttle's being contested, or they're ganking you. So you either get the fuck out and go to the river, or you just back off and let the wave come back to you slowly. As you can see, they have caster's advantage now. And clumped advantage. They're all clumped together, so they're going to all start fighting together while yours still have to walk single file. Usually you let them just push very slowly, because you're not going to lose that much while they farm. And then, you know, you last hit where you can. Where you can. Don't make it risky. Like that back one, don't go for that. Let it live as long as possible. Their team's going to get there first, and that gives them first attack. Now, I forgot to mention, but if you put a teleporter on it, that's another wave. If you were to recall, right, and then you teleport and it's a cannon wave, teleport on the cannon, because it'll stop the cannon from being able to fight the wave. Meaning, their side will have the advantage, because their cannon's going to get like 5 autos in before yours even makes it. So that's another way to give yourself an advantage. You know, you TP back to lane on your cannon. This is a really fucked wave. It should still win now. Yeah, it's gonna win. There you go. Or it might not. Holy shit. Now we just last it. I mean, it really helps to have an enemy champ here to also be last hitting. But it should still push slowly as long as I don't over-farm it, right? That's all we have to do, is wait. And actually hit the goddamn minions. But yeah, you just last it if you want it to slow push to your side, because the enemy's going to be last hitting too. And that's how it'll push to your side. Even now with the slow, like me, it's just lasting against no champion, or missing, without no uncontested missing, the wave is still slowly pushing to our side. Or at least you can see it's trying to. But my god, the champ diff really has a huge effect. Maybe I should just not hit it. Would that have been smarter, just to not hit it? Okay, I'll reset it and try again. How about that? What if I just don't touch it? Alright, I'm not gonna have any interference this time, except TP. So the wave is crashing. This is gonna have a double wave crash, I think. Yeah, it's gonna. Both waves are gonna crash here. To just farm it from the other side? Yeah, probably. I probably should have done that. Definitely. That definitely would have helped, yeah. Yeah. The enemy champ farming, yeah. That would actually have helped a lot. But you can just watch it. I mean, look, it's 3-on-3, but their minions get here first. Right? There you go. Now, let's say, we're going to say we recalled in this situation. We have another cannon minion going, so we TP on cannon. And it'll give their waves a tremendous advantage. Because there's no cannon interference. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. At least with this way, I can actually show off a different strategy when you start freezing. So this will help me freeze. Show you a freeze. You TP on a cannon, and all the other minions go first. And then I like to try to body block the cannon a little bit. So it has to get delayed even more. And there you go. Cannon finally reaches. Their team is they're gonna shred through us. This like butter. So this is a problem too, though, because it's a little too strong of a wave. They have a cannon and like 6 casters. So you have to thin it a little bit, and you thin it by attacking the casters, but not too many. You want to make sure they maintain caster advantage. You really want them to have caster advantage, but since they have a cannon minion, you could even thin this out a little more. Because you have to think, once they're done fighting with you, your minions, they're gonna turn to you. And you don't really want to be tanking all that damage. But this is something you can do too. You drag them back, and then go into a bush. Minions forget you ever existed, and now you have a second crash in the middle of, freeze in the middle of the wave. But you don't want, if you have a freeze, don't go past like this line here. You don't want to get past that because you're prone to ganks then. If it's like right here, then they can't gank you. They have to help crash it. And you can keep doing this on repeat, to be honest. Just repeat this until they force you to force it down. If they never force it down, you hold this for eternity. This is my favorite thing to do, to have a freeze. Okay, it's a little too strong, so we just thin it out a little bit. Now it's thinned out. Back to a slow freeze. And since they have a cannon advantage, you can thin it a lot harder than you might think. I can get rid of both of these casters, and it'll still have the advantage, because there's a cannon. Just because there's a cannon. No, we'll watch that play out, because, there's no enemy champ to help with the wave. Of course, during this time, the enemy champ is definitely going to try to crash it themselves with their AoE abilities, or to just go all in. And if they do, that's your chance to strike them and go all in. If you're, because this is a scenario where you have the advantage, of course. So you go in when they try to. They have to get their jungler to help to crash this, or they die. Or they should die anyway. Maybe unless you're fighting like Volibear or something, then this will never happen. Just leave top. If there's a bully top, you're not gonna get shit done. I promise you. But yeah, that's pretty much wave management. That's it. You just count how many casters are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have the advantage. Oh, there's another cannon. TP on it. So it's delayed. And there you go. Ta-da! Wave management. No. To me, it's simple. And if, let's say, they start leaving and roaming, if you see them on bot map, then you just shove the wave in. Shove the wave in. And as Gwen, if you know they're not going to come back because you're too far ahead, you can actually just ult the wave. And then go all in for the turret. You will have AP, so it's actually going to shred way faster than this. And if you know that, let's say they're top teleported bot lane, but you can't match it, then you want to get as many plates as possible. And when the next wave comes, you immediately turn on it. Don't let it get close to your minions, because if they get close to the minions will switch their prio onto these minions, and you're not going to get as much turret damage. So you clear those minions immediately, you get another free wave to help you push. And you get all these plates with one push, and this is with a cull. So it's not like I have a lot of damage. It's not like I have a shit ton of damage, and we got this many plates off of one push. The turret's almost down. And you're done. Then you can, well, because I already queued this, so you have to queue this wave. So this is risky, but I like to try to go for at least that and then leave. If it's a cannon like that. No, it was a huge push. It was a huge crash because we went and to behind the turret and killed the incoming wave. So see how the casters are already switching targets to the minions? Casters are massive DPS dealers. They're doing 44 damage per hit auto to those turrets. Melee minions, they're just tanks. They'll die. You sack 2 waves and a half and literally take out a full power. Yeah, you can. And that was with the cull. Of course, if I'm going for a split push build, I like to go Nashor's Tooth first. And since I'm level 9, if you know you're going to split push, you can actually go for an early elixir. I definitely go for early elixirs. I love an early elixir. Ooh, I have infinite dashes, I forgot. So you can use this potion and you get 25 free damage plus 50 AP. 25 true damage per auto. I like that. I love to use it. And now we can shred this turret pretty quickly with just one item and an elixir. 2 turrets before 14. Of course, you know, there's no other interference. That's wave management. It's pretty basic.